topic: ways to handle rejections in positive, powerful, and constructive ways. For real validation to this topic, please focus only on the content. Kindly ignore my lacunas in pronunciation, tone, expression, accent, grammar, my looks, and even this video's background. For the content of this video, please ask. Now, there are 45 tips or ways how to handle rejections in most powerful and positive manner, so that rejections becomes the instrument or the triggers and the catalyst for growth and success and happiness in future for you and your loved ones. First, acknowledge your emotions, the negative feelings which comes up when you feel you're rejected, whether this rejection is perceived or real. Admit to yourself that you are hurting, you're feeling hurt. Talk to a good friend, a trusted friend, and find out another perspective of whatever you're feeling. Stop chasing the one who rejected you, as it is almost always a losing proposition. In fact, if you got rejected by someone you're too much attached with and start compromising with your self-respect, you would eventually feel even worse. It will make you feel bad and it becomes a vicious cycle. Except that the person who rejected you really does not want to be with you. Yes, it may seem impossible initially, but having been there, I know it is possible to overcome the rejections, the personal rejections, especially in relationships. After you have accepted this rejection and have gone through have accepted the pain, felt the pain, you need to start working on moving with your life, because that rejection happened in the past. Even if it has happened few minutes earlier, it is your past. And if you don't move on with your life, the life will move without you. Start by identifying the opportunity it has opened up in front of you to live a more meaningful and powerful life. That in how many ways you can improve your habits, mindsets, what all qualities you inculcate to create a more meaningful and powerful life. Also explore how can you use this rejection to make a new beginning. If you don't feel like doing anything, just don't force yourself to do anything that others ask you to do or you think you should do for some time. Take a break in a way that is so different that you're fully involved, occupied, engaged in that thing on full-time basis, like going for a scary adventure tour under expert guidance. Once your pain has become dull, look at the rejection and identify what were your fault, what were your contribution in rejection, and what all you need to do to overcome this type of rejection in future without feeling guilty. If it was a job interview or any such professional business thing, work on finding an effective way to handle that objection or the cause of rejection. Stop feeling and acting like a victim. Instead, learn the effective methods to turn around your life after this crisis, if it is such a mammoth criticism or rejection. If someone had said no to you, find out what can you do to change that into yes, by developing the skills, capabilities, knowledge, expertise, qualification to ace it next time with that organization or with that person. In the matter of hurt, if you are rejected, you can talk to me as a dating counseling to understand why you got rejected and what you can do to earn the admiration next time with that person or a different one. But please don't use the Hindi movie ways of stalking and pestering. It doesn't work and is also criminal. Work on polishing what you can offer the person who will choose you. Create on your value proposition what you offer. Work on creating qualitative distinction between you and others. Stand out. Be unique. Celebrate your USPs in both profession and the matter of heart. You can also explore for whom you're the one. Catch up with those who accept and enjoy being with you. Reframe your rejections in positive ways. Ask a well-wisher why this rejection is actually better for you. Because in many ways, when we get rejected for a job or by someone, it is the best thing which could have happened. We may realize this, or we may not, but we may realize this maybe after years why it was the best thing. Pick the one which resonates with you and then stick with subconscious reframing. Choose your next prospect, be careful, and practice very vigorously and rigorously. Understand that your crush, this job, this organization, this choice is not the only thing available in the universe. There are multiple choices. Engage in physical activities, exercises, hobbies. Learn something new. In fact, learning something new should be your part of every day. Travel to new places and cultures. Make new friends. Take a challenging goal or pursuits that make you feel excited about the future. Consider online counseling. Get in touch with us. Understand that rejection is a sign you're experiencing life to the fullest. Many times, when you're pursuing a larger objective, we get rejected or we fail in our attempts, which feels like rejection. Only ensure that it is not a pipe dream that you're chasing and you're grounded in your expectation. Realize that the only approval that truly matters is your self-approval. Quit over-analyzing, overthinking, over-reflecting. The moment rejection is over, if you can come back, how to move on, that will be the best way. Seek feedback from or constructive criticism from people you trust and correct yourself accordingly. Learn to manage your emotions effectively. Learn to channelize your emotions effectively. Don't let your rejections define your present and thereby your future. Find reasons to celebrate your rejections, like how you have been able to find a more effective way to convince others. If you have been rejected on the grounds of competency, skill, and knowledge, recalibrate and try again. Relearn and try again. Odds are you'll find a stronger, more creative solution than you did originally, and it will give you a more powerful result. Understand, many times the rejection is not always about you. Have an appropriate grieving period. Yes, rejection is a grief. Know when to quit and when to use all your willpower and inner resources to go on. Remember, it is within your right to say no and reject what others demand if you don't like it. Start competing with yourself. Make yourself better today than yesterday. Stop comparing yourself with others. Challenge your assumptions by separating the facts from your filtered interpretation. Be yourself. Stop being afraid of criticism when you be yourself. It will come no matter what you do. So be yourself. Live the life the way you love to live. Express your opinion in the right way, politely, with respect. Learn to reject and say and be assertive. Learn to reject the rejections. Assertiveness is internal as well. When you internally reject somebody's criticism and rejection, don't blame, make excuse, or look for easy way out. Take personal responsibility. Learn the art of turning an awkward situation into humor. This humor is one of the best way to deal with rejections. If it is somebody is pulling you down, learn the art of proofing yourself from the pain of rejection by knowing how to deal with difficult persons and get rid of toxic persons and people who pull you down from your life.